Okay, friends. So this one is a group discussion session for your Cochin Shipyard Limited, and Cochin Shipyard in 2025 March is asking different kind of GD. So they are giving you a couple of sentences and asking you to arrange those sentences and make some kind of sense out of it. So what I will do is I will also provide you a couple of points, and you have to give number one, number two, number three to those points, and that should be through consensus. You are a team, and you have to reach it through consensus. So needless to say that it is a group discussion. Group discussion may let me give you some points what you are supposed to do, friends. So in because it is a group discussion, I'm gonna check couple of things from you. Number one, how attentive are you? How much you are participating? And what kind of points you are giving? Quality points you are giving. What is your thought process? How you are gelling up with others? Are you listening to others? Are you making your point clear to others? Through which I will check your communication skill, coordination skill, team spirit, working in a team, how effective you are, and your creative thinking also. And the format of GD is like, can you make some sense of the topic which is given to you or points which is given to you? This is what I'm gonna check through this group discussion, friends. The moment I share this document with you, this point with you, I'll give you a couple of minutes, maximum 3 to 4 minutes to read this doc, and then uh, after that, 15 minutes will be given to you to participate in the discussion, to make some kind of participation. So then you can discuss that. You can have a participation in that, and after 15 minutes you have to tell me, okay, this should be the first point, this should be the second point, something like that. What I advise you is like a document I have not shared in your WhatsApp group. So what you can do is you can click a photograph of the points so that on the mobile you can check it what the points are. Though I'll give you some time, 3 4 minutes to think, but later on I have solution also of this GD that will be shared in your group, points and the solution. Now, anything you want to ask me before we start the GD, and then I'll give you this document. Anything you want to ask me? Any query if you have related to GD, right? So yes, one of you will introduce when I say, one of you will conclude, and then everybody is to discuss, and then I'll give you your feedback. So can I show you now the document, friends? Okay, so here it is for Cochin Shipyard. I think it is visible to you now. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is a Cochin Shipyard, this thing, jumbled sentence based GD. That is the thing which I'm providing you. Now, let me provide you these 10 points. So these are the 10 points which are given to you. So they all are now visible on your screen. As I told you, either you can take printout of this. I'll give you 3 minutes, 2 3 minutes to go through these points. All you have to tell is like which point should be number one. Addressing environmental degradation requires urgent and coordinated action at all levels. Should that be number one? Should AI optimize the performance? That should be number one. Nations need to build robust AI infrastructure. Should that be number one? Number two, number three, something like that. So go through it. I'll give you 2 3 minutes. Okay. So you've gone through it, friends. So these are the sentences which are given to you. Please unmute each one of you. Unmute yourself, each one of you. Unmute, and if possible, be visible. So I'll be seeing your performance if you're visible and if you're talking. So please unmute yourself. Okay, so now I think we can start. So any one of you can start the discussion now.
Good afternoon, friends. My name is Neha Ganesh O. So today we have gathered here to discuss on a very important issue that is a very relevant issue. That is the environmental degradation is affecting our planet in a really bad way, and also the inhabitants. And the recently we can see that the population is growing day by day. The greenhouse gas emissions is increasing day by day, and it is going to have a very negative impact on our planet as a whole. And today we are here to discuss on the role of AI, how the nations can come together, and how AI can come up with solutions to overcome this environmental degradation.
Yes, I would like to add that AI with the invention of fast supercomputers is able to analyze large amount of climate data, large amount of geological data, and find where, as a nation, as a country, where can we improve and where should we invest, so that environmental degradation and other climate problems can be reduced?
So from my side, what I have understood is that we do have like a large amounts of data right now with us, and it's we've been forecasting our weather, our rain, everything. So we do have a data. So using this data, we can with the help of AI, we can use all this data to interpret what the future, what the outcome for the future, maybe like for the next 10 or 15 years. Using this previous data, we can analyze what was going to happen, like what will the future be, whether we will be having any rainfall, will there be any kind of irregularities, maybe even if it's going to snow in India, you never know. So the opportunities are endless with these the AI. So with this, I can say that using the AI technology, we will be able to find out what degradation, how degradation, how we can using AI, how it can help all these degradation problems. Thank you.
Yes, Akshay, I agree with your point. Like nowadays, that artificial intelligence is now it's very improving one. Like in that artificial intelligence, we are comparing. We have a large data, and we are comparing that large data. And we are analyzing that large data, and based on that large data, one optimization is made by the system. That is the thing in the artificial intelligence, and that thing we can utilize it in our renewable energy system. Like nowadays, that greenhouse gas emission is very large, so we need to go for the renewable energy system. In that this AI techniques we can utilize it for the renewable energy systems. It will analyze the data, and based on that, based on what is our demand, it will analyze like what is our demand, and it will adjust the system in such a way that based on our demand it will give the output. That is happening in our solar system, wind system, and all those renewable energy systems.
Okay, I agree with you. AI is such a powerful tool, which we can use like to optimize this natural like renewable energy sources. Coming to solar, it is a very unpredictable source, but it has like abundant. It is so abundant and free, and it is a clean energy. So being unpredictable, that is one of the challenge that we are facing in the solar energy. So why not we use AI in such a way that we can optimize the way this solar can be utilized and seen as one of the major power source for our nation.
Pardon, I'd like to interrupt for a minute, but I didn't get what is meant, like what is this GT about? Like, are we to summarize points from those bullet points, or arrange them? I didn't get what the task was actually. Could someone help me with that?
I think we are supposed to like discuss and
So friends,
like
you have to put these points in order. Instead of giving your new points, you guys are to give all these points in one particular order. Which one should be the first, which one should be the second? That is what is required. So if you
Ah,
have points with you, just tell the group which can be the first point to start with, followed by the second, so that things flow. So please do that way.
okay.
Okay, so we should discuss within ourselves.
Yes.
So
So
what do you
did
guys think?
anyone? So I think did everyone note those points beforehand?
Yes.
So from what I've gone through, I think statement number 7 should go first. What
Which
do
is
you
that
guys
one?
think about it?
Environment.
Yeah.
Statement 7 would be a minute.
Environmental
Environmental
degradation is
degradation
needed.
as they need a serious problem. That one.
Yes.
Shouldn't it be the first one?
Okay,
Yes,
first we will do that. Environmental degradation.
I think the second point is that the increase in greenhouse gas emission, that eighth point.
So could you share your like arrangement? How did you arrange it? Like after that, what did you go with?
Now I think the next point should be addressing environmental degradation, right? The first point says what is environmental degradation. Next,
Huh.
addressing environmental degradation requires urgent and coordinated action. I think it should come after the first point.
So para number 8 should be the second. Is it what you're meaning to say?
Yes, I think that point number 8 is the second one.
Okay. So first one should be 7 and then second is 8. Are we
Sorry, I
on the same
didn't get
page?
it. No, are we arranging the points right now?
Yes,
Is this
yes,
the
we
way
are
GD is
arranging
going?
those points.
Friends,
So
the
this
GD
is
topic is shared with you in your WhatsApp group. You can see that. I have already shared the file with you where all these points are mentioned. So either you can see those points there and you can start merging these points, right?
So for the actual GT, would the material be provided during the exam or like just
Yes.
be shown during
They'll
the initial
provide you
2
the
minutes
way I
and taken
provided
away?
you. They will provide you the way I provided you this page.
So while discussing, we have that material. We do get, or
Yes, yes,
would it
yes.
be taken back? No,
Yes, yes. So
you'll be
when
having it.
discussing, you'll be having it, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I think the next point is the fourth one. Countries around the world are taking a variety of steps.
Uh, does everyone agree with that?
See, first of all, let me one thing, like, could you give me the order right now, like what we discussed until like?
So first one is 7th, second is 8th.
Okay.
Now we are discussing which should go for the third.
Is it the fourth one? The countries around the world are taking a variety of steps to address environmental degradation through the scope and effectiveness of these actions very significantly. Is that the fourth one, the next one?
Third one, yes.
Is it like, hope everybody agrees with it?
Shouldn't it
Is
be
there any
6th
kind of...
one? Like addressing environmental degradation requires urgent and coordinated actions at all levels. Wouldn't it be the logical one after 8th? Like, I felt it that way. You could all give your opinion on that.
Yeah, I also support with 6 being the third.
Okay,
6
7, 8,
points.
6.
The sixth point is the third one.
Okay.
Next,
So
can
could
we put the third one?
Pardon?
Can we put the third as the next point?
Fourth one.
Yeah.
Like for the fourth one, you mean third para should go, right?
Hmm?
Like you meant that third para should go as the fourth one.
Yeah, maybe. Let's check this.
What about fourth one and then we move to the AI?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Countries around the world are taking.
Yeah,
That
then
is-
we can go for the third point as the fifth one and start
Okay.
about that AI discussion.
Okay. Then next is 7, 8, 6. Then fourth point.
4, 3, then 3.
But wouldn't one be more sensible? Like I felt it that way. We could discuss it if others have other points. But shouldn't one come after that, after 6?
1.
First, we understood the importance of AI. Then it is saying that the reason
First
third.
we spoke about the environmental degradation. It's a serious threat, and those things we introduced first. And second, we went to the increase in greenhouse gas emissions, that point. And third, we went to the addressing environmental degradation requires urgent and coordinated plans at all levels. Those were mentioned as the third one. Then coming to the fourth para, I think it will be the first one, like the recent third summit on AI in Paris underscore. Wouldn't that be the logical sequence?
Yeah.
No, before that, we should tell the importance of AI, right? Then only it will be.
You mean to introduce AI before? That would also make sense.
So is that the fifth one?
7864.
7864.
We can agree with all, right?
7864.
7864, then 3.
Like what
Yeah,
I
okay.
have compiled is like 7,
Yes.
8, 6, then 1, 2,
6.
and 3. If you guys check up
1,
with
2,
that,
and 3.
if it is coherent, 7, 8, 6,
7861.
But
then 1, 2, and 3.
but I actually agree with what Sinan has said. But we have to introduce what AI is, and then only after, like, we're supposed to
No,
mention
just
it.
could you just read through those paras like 1, 2, and 3, like 6 followed by 1, 2, and 3. It makes a more logical sense, I think. Like I felt it that way, but we could change it if everyone feels so.
How could you like explain once again?
Okay, so we have decided the first 3, right? 7, 8,
So
6.
786.
The 6th para is addressing environmental degradation requires urgent and coordinated levels. That was it. So then the next one shouldn't it be the recent third summit on AI in Paris underscore that one, followed by the nations need to build a robust AI infrastructure to tackle environmental degradation, and then the artificial AI intelligence is rapidly becoming a powerful tool. Like we could introduce that AI thing after this third summit thing.
Okay, then we'll go with that. 7861.
Yeah.
7861, then
So if we go with the one, then we'd have to take second statement as the next.
78612.
Yeah.
Okay, 786. Okay, that makes sense.
Hmm.
There is this point 4, right? Where will we put that?
Next one can be 4, I think. Countries around the world are taking a variety of steps.
Steps to
Yeah.
address.
Is it okay?
If
78612, then 4.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be 3?
No, like that's what I'm saying. 4. Where will you place 4 then?
4 can be before the introduction of AI.
I've added 4 as the penultimate sentence, so
I need to add one point. Like I think that fourth point will come at fourth position.
Okay.
Before the introduction of AI.
Yeah, good. So 7864.
764.
So it's 7864.
Then can we go to 1 then? Okay. 78641.
1, 2.
Then the third point, the second point is saying nation need to build robust AI infrastructure. They need to build. The second point is saying that like nation need to build a more robust AI infrastructure. So we should introduce AI before that, no?
And I think that point seems like more like a solution kind of. Why don't it come in the like last conclusion part? Like these are the actions that needs to be done by the nation so as to like move to sustainability.
So you're saying that
like we need a conclusion part, right?
option 3 should be the next one. I mean, like instead of 2, 3 should come and then 2.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
78643.
2. Then 2.
Then
nations need to
no.
build.
Then 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Look at the ninth point.
AI can optimize performance of renewable energy source such as solar and wind power.
And no, just after the third point, the third point is about that data sets and everything. And why don't we include that fifth point, like analyzing the massive amounts of climate data?
Yeah, correct.
And then move to 9,
3,
10.
5. 3, 5, 9.
Okay, 3 for 9,
9,
10.
10.
Yeah. Okay, as per the sustainable.
Uh,
We have one more, right? The last one should be
I think the 10th point should be
5.
like last.
Yeah, 10 point actually summarizes the whole
Ah,
country.
yeah, yeah,
That,
okay, okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So 9.
9, then
And then can we
Then-
include the second point, nations need to?
1, first one. First
Two,
one is
two.
better, no?
Yeah, that
Mm.
reason could submit it.
That could
Yeah,
also.
then 1, 2, and then
1,
10.
2.
Yeah.
Could you give the sequence like all together right now?
I guess it's 7, 8, 6, 4, 3, 5, 9, 1, 2, 10. I don't know if it's right.
Yeah, it's.
Like,
That's
is
what we
everyone
we
okay with
decided.
it?
Yeah, we'll discuss.
Okay, friends, last couple of minutes for you. Last couple of minutes.
Yeah. On guys, 7, 8, 6, 4, 3, 5, 9, 1, 2, 10. Any changes?
Anyone have any different opinion on this?
No, it's
Like
okay.
there's a slight deviation from what I had compiled, but
Okay.
what we like concluded from our discussion, that also makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think after like reading out like each and every single topic, I think everything would be very much meaningful. So that's what I've understood. Like if there is anybody, if anybody is having any kind of other opinions, like it's okay. Happy to welcome.
Mm.
Yeah, so could someone summarize the order, like till what we have, like how much we have concluded? Could
Okay.
someone just summarize it, like order?
Okay.
Could someone speak out the
Okay.
order?
So first one, like 7. I mean, environmental
7.
degradation is indeed a serious issue that poses a significant threat to our planet
Mhm.
and its inhabitants. It encompasses a wide range of problems, each with far-reaching consequences. Then comes
Yeah.
eighth one. The increase in greenhouse emissions is leading to global warming, causing rising sea levels,
Yes.
extreme weather events, and disruptions to the ecosystem.
Mm.
The sixth comes addressing environmental degradation requires urgent and coordinated action at all levels,
Mm.
from individuals to governments and international organizations.
Yes.
And the fourth one, countries around the world are taking a variety of steps to address environmental degradation through the scope, though the scope and effectiveness of these actions vary significantly. Then the third, AI is rapidly becoming a powerful tool in the fight against environmental degradation. Its ability to analyze vast data sets, identify patterns, and make predictions is proving valuable in addressing complex environmental challenges.
Mm.
The fifth one, right? AI algorithms can analyze massive amounts of climate data, including temperature, greenhouse gas emissions, and ocean currents to create more accurate and detailed climate models. Then ninth one, AI can optimize the performance of renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power by predicting energy demand and adjusting output accordingly. One, the recent third summit on AI in Paris underscored the growing international consensus on the importance of responsible and sustainable AI. And the second one, nations need to build a robust AI infrastructure to tackle environmental degradation by focusing on several key areas. And finally, the AI development must prioritize sustainability and responsibility. The rapid advancement of AI brings immense potential, but also significant risks if not handled thoughtfully. So I think that's
Sounds good, right?
yeah. I believe so.
Yes.
I hope it's the same with everybody else.
Though mine was somewhat different, but yeah, this also makes sense. Yeah.
Like after reading the entire the 10 sentence, I thought this. I believe this is the correct way to answer this.
Okay.
Okay, so friends, I think one of you can conclude now discussion if you've done. One of you can mention all the points. Anyone can conclude.
Akshay, you can conclude, right?
Yeah.
Same thing
So
in
like
order.
as we have we have made this very discussion, and finally we have come to a point where like how like artificial intelligence can be used in order to fight like environmental degradation. And we have each other we have all of us have discussed with each other about how it's how how the sequencing has to be done. And finally we have reached to an amicable situation in which each and every single one of us have agreed to what we have discussed. And from the entire team's part, we believe this to be the right way it has to be done. And looking forward to how it's going to be. And thank you so much.
Okay, actually, you are supposed to give me the point wise. All these
Yeah.
points, like first number should be this, second number should be this, third number should be this, like that,
Okay,
and read it
okay.
as a story. Yeah.
Okay, so first one, like, sir, like, shall I read entirely like the
You
how
can
the
simply
sequence
tell
goes?
me that the increase in greenhouse gas emission should be the first point, something like that. You can tell me.
Okay, the first point is environmental degradation is indeed a serious issue that poses a significant threat to our planet and its inhabitants.
Okay.
It encompasses a wide range of problems, each with far-reaching consequences. That's the first one. And the second one is the increase in greenhouse gas emissions is leading to global warming, causing rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and disruptions to the ecosystem. And the next one is addressing environmental degradation requires urgent and coordinated action at all levels, from individuals to governments and international organizations. Then countries around the world are taking variety of steps to address environmental degradation through the scope and effectiveness of these actions vary significantly. Artificial intelligence is becoming rapidly becoming a powerful tool in the fight against environmental degradation. Its ability to analyze vast datasets, identify patterns, and make predictions is proving invaluable in addressing complex environmental challenges. Then, AI can analyze massive amounts of climate data, including temperature, greenhouse gas emissions, and ocean currents, to create more accurate and detailed climate models. Then AI can optimize the performance of renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power by predicting energy demand and adjusting output accordingly. The recent third summit on AI in Paris underscored the growing international consensus on the importance of responsible and sustainable AI. Nations need to build robust AI infrastructure to tackle environmental degradation by focusing on several key areas. AI development must prioritize sustainability and responsibility. The rapid advancement of AI brings immense potential, but also significant risk if not handled thoughtfully. So, sir, like this is how we have
Okay.
put up with all the jumbled sentences, and we clearly believe this is the right way, and hope to hear from you, sir.
Okay. So, friends, whenever a topic is given to you, let me tell you how to approach the topic. First, you will have a bird eye view where you will see the topic given. You will see the points given. And then you'll think that, okay, it is a topic which is talking about the use of AI in, meeting the challenge, environmental challenges. Second is we are talking about how AI can be helpful. Third, we are talking about, okay, environment actually is a problem on the planet and something needs to be done, and greenhouse gas is a problem which is leading to environment. So your approach was correct in the sense that you talked first about environmental degradation actually is a serious challenge on planet earth. That is the first point you started with, and then you said, okay, greenhouse gas emission is leading to these issues, and then you said, okay, we need to talk seriously, and then you slowly went to use of AI. And then what is recently happening is AI, that is the third summit in AI basically took place, and they talked about this. So that has to be the next line. There can be little here and there in the points, not a problem. That again will be correct, but it has to be first talking about environmental problems and then use of AI and then what currently is happening in the world. So if I put together, this has to be the order. First should be environmental degradation is indeed a serious problem and greenhouse gas emissions. So these first 2-3 points are talking about how the environmental degradation is a problem. And these three points are talking about environmental degradation actually is a problem and addressing that is very, very important. And countries are looking for the solution on how to meet it. These are the couple of points. Then next couple of points are okay. Countries are talking about AI now. AI algorithm can be used and all these things can be done. And then how AI can reduce these problems. That is what is talked and what is happening recently. That is the summit. So roughly this is what is asked. Now this was the expected answer from you. This is how you could have answered. Okay, the friends. So what could have been the best way is like one of you says that, okay, friends, let me tell you what the topic given is. The topic is talking about problem of environmental degradation and what are the reasons for that and how we best can meet those challenges. And then we're talking about the AI technology and how we can make use of that technology. So this is the topic. So friends, I think we should divide all these points into number one category, talking about environmental degradation, then talking about the technology AI, and then what best can be done. So let's put all these points into these categories. That is how we could have discussed it in the beginning. So because there were so many phases where all of you were silent, you were not talking and all. Friends, you need to display more energy in the discussion and giving direction to them, telling other members that, friends, I think this is the first point. What is your opinion? So let's put it this way and engage yourself in writing. Okay, friends, I am of the opinion, because it is 10-15 minutes and you need to show your participation in 10-15 minutes. You cannot afford to sit idle or silent. So you need to show the others that this is what is to be done. So, Amruta, you should not be the last person to participate, and so is Atul. You guys were one of the last to discuss. Amruta, in fact, you have not participated at all. And others, some of you who have participated regularly, Sneha is one, and Atul is the one. But Atul, you started very late. Others, Sinan can participate, Akshay can participate. Akhila, you started, but then later on you lost the rhythm. So you could have maintained the same rhythm, Akhila, for the GD. So friends, this all is like practice, how much you do the practice. So the way to participate. That actually comes with the practice only. So, okay, you have to say this, you have to introduce. When I said, is anybody interested to introduce? No one was coming forward. Nobody is coming for conclusion. Conclusion is something which you should pounce upon. Conclusion is something which is easiest in group discussion. You can very easily conclude because it is nothing but discussion which others have done. So you could think of that way. You could have taken that way. That conclusion, what others are saying, I am to conclude that way. You could have thought this way. So, in my opinion, you could have any one of you could have concluded that way, and it would have been very good. So that was the point from my side. Yes, you need to practice a lot as of now, because maximum most of you are not, well trained for group discussion as of now. So start participating, start speaking, and participate more. Give your opinion, take others' opinion, keep writing down. You have pen and page there. The purpose of that is, okay, friends, one of you can keep on making the consensus. Okay, friends, I think this is the first point. All of you agree. So let's go for the second point now. Okay, I think we have collected 6 points. Now, what is the seventh point? Something like that. You take the initiatives. That is how it is to be done, right?
So
So
the
Sneha
discussion is
participated.
excuse me, sir. So the discussion is on how we are arranging the points and not on the topic that is given, right?
No, the topic
Yes,
was not even given. It was given that points only. What was the topic?
Yeah.
There was no
Okay,
topic
so
of the
it's about
discussion.
arranging the points.
So
Yeah,
at
because
first we had some slight confusion as to
Yeah, in
whether we
beginning we
should
didn't.
talk about the points, summarize it, or like I had a slight idea, but others seemed to deviate, so I had to keep mum. That's why
he
I
will
had
give you some
a
points,
slight late
friends. He will
start.
give you points like this, and you have to arrange
Okay.
these points to make actually a proper flow. Jumbled sentences you must have done in English also. Jumbled sentence
Um,
means that only. Sentences are jumbled, but you have to make sense out of it.
Sir,
Like
just
what do we
one.
have to say in the introduction part? Like we are here, like we are going to discuss the order of, like arrange these points. Is that what we
Well,
have to talk?
in the introduction, it should be like, friends, the points which are given to us, as you know, the points refer to some environmental degradation problem, and then technology use of AI, and then how we have to proceed. So the task given to us, the discussion which we have to do is about arranging these things. So in my opinion, I think we should start from the environment first. In my opinion, this can be the first point. What is your take on that? So first person will start that way.
Okay,
Sir,
okay, thank you, sir.
sir, is it, like after discussion, like are our answers supposed to be, like as the answer key, like is it supposed to be the same as of it as the answer key which is provided?
So how are we actually like judged using this? Like, is there any points like first we have to summarize on our own, then we have to come to a conclusion from the discussion. So how is the marking actually done here?
No, it is not marking. Actually, you will give that this is the first point, this is the second point, this is the third point, something like that. You say this has to be the point. The way I have given you the answer, I have given you the answer also. No, this is the point one, this is the point two. What is the question?
Sir, the question basically was like just to know that since this is our first, GD, like this is a new kind of GD for us. We just want to know like whether we are supposed it's all about participation, or is it about are we supposed to like get the answer like correct as you since
Uh,
you're right now you have given your answers right
I
now.
told you it is there's a flexibility also, but it cannot be very wrong. You cannot start upside down.
Okay. Okay.
uh,
So
It
it has
cannot
to
be like
be like there should be some kind of similarities between ours as well as the real
Actual
answer.
answer.
yeah.
Oh,
But in group discussion, though,
okay,
he's not much
understood.
fussy about the topics. He's more he's interested to know how you people are talking. You're matching
Okay,
the
okay.
everybody converging at one particular solution. Team spirit is required.
Mhm.
Sometimes he checks that, and
Sir,
in
one doubt,
communication
sir.
skills also.
Sir, I have attended Renu ma'am's GD yesterday, and this format is entirely different from what other GDs are. So we should CSL people concentrate more on this type of format or other type of format?
You be ready with all the format, because GD may format gets changed very fast also. So you just practice all the formats. Because certain things will remain same, like your communication, conclusion, introduction, participation, that everywhere will remain same. Now he can give you any format. So the formats which your PDA mentors are mentoring you for, like this is the format, this is the format, you should train yourself. You should be ready with that.
So we should be ready for both the teamwork format and the other individual format also.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
All the formats you should prepare very well.
Okay.
Right? And more formats will be provided to you. Just be very comfortable. If this comes, this is how I'm gonna do. This comes, because format is just learning. It is all about how you participate. That is very, very important.
So,
Okay.
sir, can we get more of like this CSL kind of GD in the
Obviously,
coming days?
obviously, you will do that. Practice more on this, right? I'll send you the solution also of this. Right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, friends. So I'll catch you again and just practice on this and practice as many GDs as possible.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, sir.